Hey guys, Dobby back at you with another story. The house was built in 1927. One of those narrow Victorians on the edge of town that nobody had touched in decades. We bought it cheap because the previous owner died in the upstairs bedroom and the estate just wanted it gone. Inspections show the usual old house issues: knob and tube wiring, settling foundation, and a main stack that looked like it had been patched with duct tape and prayers. The first sign came 3 weeks in: a slow drip under the kitchen sink at night. Not constant, just every few minutes a single plink into the bucket we'd put there. We tightened the trap, replaced the washer. Drip stopped, then started again the next night, same rhythm, like someone counting seconds. I crawled under the house the following Saturday. The crawl space was barely 3 feet high, dirt floor, cobwebs thick as curtains. The pipes ran like veins along the joists. Galvanized steel mostly, some cast iron. The drip was coming from a hairline crack in the main waistline, right where it dropped from the upstairs bathroom. Black mold already blooming around it like frost. I patched it with epoxy putty, good enough for now, but as I backed out, flashlight beams swinging, I noticed something else. The dirt under the leak wasn't wet, it was dry, bone dry, like the water hadn't reached the ground at all. The night the drip moved. Not the kitchen, the master bath, same plink, 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 but now from the tub drain. We hadn't used the tub yet, still had the plastic cover on it. I pulled it back, water pooled in the bottom, maybe an inch deep, dark and oily. No faucet running, no leak above, just there. We plunged it, nothing came up, the water stayed. Next morning it was gone, dry as if it never happened. My wife started hearing things after that. Whispers in the pipes, not words exactly, just a low murmur, like voices talking through water, muffled and distant. She'd stand in the hallway, ear to the wall, saying it sounded like someone pleading. I chalked it up to stress. Old houses creak, pipes expand, air in the lines make noise. Then the toilet in the guest bath started backing up. Not with sewage, with clear water. Too clear, almost distilled. I snaked it, pull out hair that wasn't ours, long, black, straight yards of it. The clog would clear, water would drain, and an hour later it'd be full again. Same pristine water, no smell, no waste. One night I woke up to the sound of running water, full blast. Came from downstairs. I patted down in the dark, flicked on the kitchen light. Every faucet was on, sink, bathtub, and the half bath, even the laundry hookup, hot and cold both screaming. The floor was flooded, water creeping toward the basement stairs. I shut them off one by one. At last one squeak closed, the house went dead quiet, except for the basement. A new sound, slow, rhythmic sloshing, like someone walked through deep water. I grabbed a flashlight, opened the basement door. The wooden stairs descended into black. Water lapped at the third step from the bottom, deep enough to cover the concrete floor. I could see my reflection in it, distorted, pale. Something moved under the surface. Not a ripple, not a shape. Long, pale, sliding along the far wall where the main cleanout was. It paused, turned toward the stairs. I swear it had eyes, two dim reflections catching my light, unblinking. I slammed the door, locked it, backed away. The sloshing stopped. He called the plumber the next day, a guy named Mike, 20 years in the trade. He scoped the lines with a camera snake, watched the monitor go quiet, then he said, "You got something in there." Not a clog, not roots, something alive. The camera showed the main line, clear for 20 feet. Then a bend, and beyond it, movement, flesh-colored, segmented, pressing against the pipe walls like it was trying to squeeze through. It recoiled from the light, slithered back into the dark. Mike pulled the snake. The end was coated in a thin, clear slime. It smelled like copper and rot. He refused to go back in, said he'd seen things in old houses before, rats, snakes, even a lost cat once, but nothing that moved like that, nothing that watched the camera back. We sold the house 6 months later. Didn't close the plumbing issues. Figured the next owners would blame ghosts or bad luck. The inspector missed it anyway. Last I heard, the new family lasted 4 months before they left in the middle of the night. Realtor said the pipes were fine when they checked. No leaks, no water, but the basement floor had these long, shallow grooves in the dirt, like something had dragged itself across it over and over. I still hear that plink, plink, plink sometimes, not in the house, in my own bathroom now, late at night, when the rest of the world is asleep. Just one drop at a time, patient, waiting for me to turn on the faucet, because everyone does, eventually. Thanks, guys, for listening. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever floats you up. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.